Okay, everybody. So you should have both of your lists finished today. And I'm also uploaded into Edsby this poetry pattern. And it's going to use all of our brainstorming lists, okay? Ignore from session 1. Just think it's going to use all the brainstorm lists, okay? Because you can see how they're going to pull words from list 1, from list 4, from list 6. So that's why I said make sure you're writing down a few options. I said 3 options for each list. That way you can pick which one you think would go best in the poem, okay? So the title of my poem is going to be the color. So the title of your poem should be the color that you're writing about. So my title is going to be blue, okay? And line 1 says blank is blank, blank, and blank. So the first word of the poem for every line is going to be your color. So my first word in my line is always going to be blue. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Okay. I'm kind of go in here and make space. It's like we're in class and I have to figure out the document camera and how everything's going to fit under the document camera. All right, that looks good. Okay, so blue is blank and blank from list 1. So I have to pick 2 words from my list 1. So blue is, I'm going to put, is ocean, is the ocean. My eyes, that's from my list there. Okay. And one thing from list 4, I'm going to write and calm. Okay. Blue is the ocean, my eyes, and calm. Oh, this is starting to sound so beautiful already. Okay. Line number 2. Color first. Blue is the taste of, and I need one word from list 6. So I'm going to go to list 6. One word from list 6, I'm going to say Blue Raz Jolly Rancher. The taste of Blue Raz Jolly Ranchers. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Line number 3. It's a little silly part, number 2, but moving on. Line number 3. Blue smells like blank and blank. So I got to go back to list 3. And I'm going to say flowers and berries since I already kind of talked about candy just now. So blue smells like flowers and blueberries. Okay. Number 4, blue makes me feel a word from list 5. Blue makes me feel sticky. That's a funny one. Blue makes me feel sticky sometimes. That Blue Raz Jolly Rancher all of a sudden got all over my hand after it was my mouth. Now I'm all sticky. Line 5. Blue is the sound of, so I need 2 words from list 2, blank and blank. Blue is the sound of crashing waves and birds chirping. Okay. 6, blue. I remember that first word's always blue. Blue is blank, blank, and blank. All from list 8. Okay, so I'm going to go to list 8. Blue is places. Okay, so blue is my bedroom. An aquarium. And a pool. Okay, now the last 3 lines are all from list 7, okay? but the last line can be from any list. Okay? So, list 7, I'm sorry. And I took out Sad or Lonely. I replaced it with my favorite color because I just didn't like Sad and Lonely. It's okay to go back and change things on your list if you think of things later. That's perfectly fine. I did it here. All I did was I crossed it out and I said, I don't like that one. And I wrote blue as my favorite color. Okay? That's an idea that I have about blue. So blue is a picnic in the park. Blue is a day at the beach. And I'm going to put, it's my favorite color. For the last line, blue is my favorite color. Okay, now, the reason why we're filling out this template is because the final product, what I want you to turn into me by Thursday, by Thursday, is a finished product, okay? So you're going to rewrite your poem using this on a pretty sheet of paper. So here's my example. I just kind of ripped it out of my notebook because I had already written it. All I did was I'll just scoot this. I took what was on the template and I put it on a pretty sheet of paper and I rewrote it myself, okay? So this is the final product. Now, idealistically, I would not have scratched out things like this on a final published version. You guys know that the published version is the most perfect version. So I would not, that's why I changed it, because I wrote it and I wrote Sad and Lonely and I said, I don't like how I ended that poem. That doesn't sound nice. So that's why I said, I'm gonna pick something else instead. Make sure that you pick what you want by doing this template first, okay? I should have said, I wanted to cross that out and I should have said my favorite color and then before I wrote this. So that's why I said, we should make a template first. So fill out the template, get a rough draft, this is it, then make your final draft here and turn it in, okay? You can take a picture of it and submit it. You can type it up on the computer and submit it. It's up to you. Just make sure I get it by the end of the day on Thursday.